In the name of the Catholic Church, one of the second largest church in the state, we have had a lot of talents, but we had not been able to explore all together, and this is our first event. And I believe being the first event, as a baby, when we walk, we may fall, but that is going to be a lesson to strengthen us. Therefore, at the outset, I would like to inform that the flow of the program may not be as expected, because this is our first step as a baby in this choral fiesta, and that will become a stepping stone for us to strengthen us in the future. Your Lordship, we thank you for always being there, shepherding us, leading us in the world and in the spiritual affairs. Sir Abu Metha, the Honorable Advisor to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, and his lady wife, Sir Theja Meru, the Honorable Advisor Tahma and his lady wife, we sincerely thank you for having come over and being part of our program today. This being the first of its kind, you will be part of our history in the days to come, in the second, the third, and the fourth, and the future Nagaland Catholic Choral Fiesta that we will be organizing in the days to come. You will be in the pages of our history. And to our advisors, Sir Charles, the former Additional Development Commissioner, retired, Government of Nagaland, Sir Elias, the Commissioner Transport, and the Advisor Ken, our Vicar General, Father Carlos, all the parish priests here, and the sisters, President of NCYN, NCWA, and its colleagues, and all the participants who have come here, we welcome you on behalf of the Catholic Association of Nagaland. Before I move ahead, I would like to call upon our special guest of the day to please kindly come forward and accept a small token of the Catholic Association of Nagaland. For those who have come here, let us have the fun, the first ever NCCF that we have. Let us enjoy together. Let us praise the Lord together. There was a violinist. He was performing maybe in this kind of platform one day, and that was his first time. And after he has completed a beautiful musical piece, the audience in the hall had a thunderous clap and applause. And many people sounded bravos. But his master was sitting in the front until and unless his master says, "Great, well done," with a thumbs up sign, his face was all gloomy. But the moment his master, who was sitting in the front, raised his thumb, that boy was overwhelmed. He was looking for the approval of his master. So likewise today, the 9 choirs that we are going to hear, they already have our approvals. So we would like to inform the choir to please kindly sing aloud. There was a family of eagles who lived up in the mountain. The mother of the family, the eagle, told the baby's eagle, "Time to fly." Then the baby eagle says, "No, we don't know how to fly." Then the mother eagle says, "Please go to the edge of the rock and just fall. The wind beneath you will take you." And that's how the baby eagles learn to fly. And the mother told, "Please plunge yourself." And today, my dear people, the Catholic leaders who are here, the youth who are here, the Catholic Association of Nagaland would like to tell you that we will plunge. Today is the first time we will plunge, and the air beneath our wing will take us to fly high. They say today many organizations in the world are realizing that the existing leadership, the developmental programs of many societies, many countries are well ill-equipped to face the reality of the evolving world. Taking the advantage of all the fathers who are here and the Catholic leaders who are here, looking at the resources of the Catholic Church today in Nagaland, let us not talk about the other parts of the world, but in Nagaland, can we fold or can we foster that leader whose existence will not be ill-equipped but would be fit to address the evolving needs of Naga society? I think with the existing resources that we have, we can do that. In fact, the Catholic Association of Nagaland and its advisors, we came together and we said, we have such a talent amongst our youth. Let us do something. And this is one that we have been dreaming for, and today it has become a reality. The hall is big. The capacity of the hall is 1,800. And I'm sure today we are here at 1,000 plus people here, the church, coming together. We always used to share among ourselves that we have only one platform that will bring the colors of the Nagas together under one roof and say one prayer and amen. And I think that is the Catholic Church. I may belong to one tribe, I may be shorter, I may be baldy, but I can still go to one church with any other Naga tribes. We don't have Lotha Catholic Church. We don't have Angabi Catholic Church. We have just Catholic Church, where every one of us come and worship together. The same Lord, the one who was here and who lived here and who got resurrected.
As they say, well begun is half done. And what a choral treat that was, and what a good beginning to the many more editions that will follow after tonight. And I want to congratulate the Catholic Association for this wonderful concept and giving a much needed platform to our musicians from and in around Nagaland. Thank you so much. Well, under the vision of the Honorable Chief Minister, our music and art space, we are at a good space. And even as I speak, tonight we have a band from Nagaland performing in South America, the Purple Fusion. They've already begun their tour. They've been invited by the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, and we are very proud of them as they represent all of us in South America. Even as we sit here tonight, I would like to inform you that out of 2,500, more than 2,500 musicians from across India and many from around the world, 3 of our musicians have made it to the top 24 of Nexa Music, which is India's biggest English music platform. And they will be doing a music video project very soon with none other than the music maestro A.R. Rahman in Mumbai by the end of this month. And we are truly very, very proud of them. 5 of our musicians were selected some few months back to be brand ambassadors for the company Shure, one of the biggest brands in the music equipments. And the list can go on and on. There are many wonderful stories, but we don't have all the time for that. But we are truly grateful to Honorable Chief Minister for all his support and patronage. And once again, it is platforms like these being created tonight that grooms and train our youth to get into this world platform. So once again, a big round of applause to our CAN, Catholic Association of Nagaland. I want to share just one or two thoughts with especially my young friends who are here tonight. I want to encourage you to always dream big. It was Abdul Kalam, our former president, who said, "It is a crime to dream small." So continue to dream big, continue to be a competitor in this world, in the global field. The second thought I want to leave with you is always be proud of what you do, no matter how big or how small. Take great pride in what you do, in everything you do. Last but not the least, work hard. Very, very hard. And especially for those who aspire to be great musicians, and if you're in your, at the age of 10 or 11, if you're a younger lot, it's better for you. It's as if you want to be a genius in music or whatever field. Research has been done that if you practice for 10,000 hours, that's about 2 to 3 hours every day for 7 to 10 years. If you do that, you'll become the most incredible talent the world has ever seen. So if you work hard, the sky is the limit, the world is our stage. And once again, I would like to tell Ken that, Task Force of Music and Arts is there to support in whatever way possible to continue to promote our youth. And as John Lennon famously stated, to dream alone is just a dream, but if you can dream together, that's reality. So let's continue to dream together, let's work together and bring glory to God and make Nagaland great. Thank you very much.
Congress of the Mountain Running Association in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I was actually supposed to be there for 3 days, but when Mr. Johnny spoke to me and invited me to come and participate in this program, I was very keen to come, and I said I will definitely come and participate. And I took 3 flights from Chiang Mai to Calcutta, landed at well past midnight last night in Kolkata, and here I'm this evening enjoying a wonderful experience. I must also congratulate the association and every member of the Catholic community for coming up with this wonderful program, this wonderful project. Johnny was telling me that your young members and your judges and your members of the church went to all 50 plus churches across the state, looked at their choirs, looked at their performances and cut it down to 9. So it's been a statewide exercise, a fantastic initiative, and tonight is even better. I really pity the judges because it's not going to be an easy job. Each performance seemed to be better than the previous one. So for us, it's easy to sit back and enjoy and relax and enjoy the music. But for the judges, I'm sure it's going to be very, very difficult. The Catholic community, it doesn't need me to say that the Catholic community has made significant contributions all across the world. We all know that. But I must place on record that even in a country like India, some of the most important, greatest, and most significant nation builders have been groomed and educated by the Catholic community. India's top leaders across the board, be it in the field of polity, education, bureaucracy, judiciary, any sector of life, any department of human activity, the best minds, the best leaders have been groomed by the Catholic community. Even here in Nagaland, a young state born in the 60s, some of the best educational institutions, healthcare centers were begun by the Catholic community. Today I'm proud to say that I myself am a product of the Catholic institution. I was a little boy running around in Little Flower School when I was in nursery and class 1 and 2, perhaps one of the last boys out of that school. And I have, till today, I have wonderful memories of sisters who treated me with so much love and care when I was there. And then I moved to another institution in Shillong called St. Edmunds. It was in that institution that I was made from boy to man. And I remain ever grateful to every Catholic sister, brother, father, priest who contributed towards what I am today. And I am sure there are millions of people across the world who have that same feeling. Today, I want to place my sincere gratitude to the Catholic community for making me what I am and for contributing not just to the journey of the country, but to the journey of Nagaland. Some of the best institutions and the earliest institutions, when Nagaland did not have educational institutions, healthcare centers, it was the Catholic community which came forward and helped us in that journey. The healthcare workers, the educators, the teachers, imagine them leaving their homes, leaving the comfort of their families and their respective states to come to this far corner of the country in this difficult area which had no infrastructure whatsoever, and to give their best, sacrifice their all, so that we become what we are today. We become a state that educate our children and groom and produce our leaders. We are so thankful to each and every one of you now and to the previous generations. In the last month and a half, this is my third Catholic function that I'm attending. I was in St. Francis Jaluki for a sports event. I was in St. Joseph's University in Dimapur for another sports event. And today, I'm with the Catholic community of the entire state. And I'm so happy and I'm grateful. What I must say, that in my interactions with your community leaders in my 3 visits, I have been very, very impressed. In the sense that even today, in Jaluki, in that interior place, there's hundreds of students who are getting quality education and getting exposure to visit
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.